In this morning's Flu Watch, H1N1 and pregnant women. The Centers for Disease Control says that pregnant women are 6 times more likely than others to die from the virus. Our Dr. Jennifer Ashton is here with more on that. Good morning.
Good morning, Maggie. This is an incredible story. By now, federal health officials had hoped to have about 40 million H1N1 vaccine doses available, but less than half that number are ready. And among those most at risk from the virus, pregnant women. Aubrey Updike should be taking care of her newborn daughter. Instead, she is just beginning her slow recovery from a near-death experience with the H1N1 virus.
My whole life is just turned upside down.
Last summer, Aubrey, 6 months pregnant, caught what she thought was a cold. Within days, she was fighting for her life. She spent 5 weeks in a drug-induced coma, suffering collapsed lungs, kidney failure, and seizures.
She was having trouble breathing. Her breathing rate was very fast, and she was gasping for air.
An occasional smoker, she had no underlying health conditions. Her biggest risk factor for H1N1, her pregnancy. This year, 100 pregnant women have been admitted to ICUs across the country with complications of H1N1. 28 have died. Just 2 weeks into Aubrey's fight with the virus, her husband Brian had to make a heartbreaking life and death decision. Doctors could save either his wife or their unborn baby. He chose to save Aubrey's life.
She rolled over and said, "Tell me about the baby." So at that point, I couldn't ignore it, and it was very emotional. You know, it was good for me. It was the first time I got to talk about it, you know, since it happened. So, and it was good to finally tell her, so she knew for sure.
Their baby daughter Parker was delivered by emergency C-section, weighing just 2 pounds and 3 months premature. Parker survived only 7 minutes.
And I look back and I think, oh my gosh, you know, never thought it'd happen to me.
And although many pregnant women are concerned about the H1N1 flu virus, many are just as concerned about getting the vaccine, Maggie.
That's right, because it's new and they probably think, I don't want to pass that unknown to my unborn baby.
Right, well, this strain is new, but really they should look at this just like the seasonal flu vaccine. It is not a live virus. It can't give them the flu by getting the vaccine. There are mercury-free forms available, and most importantly, or as importantly, it then passes along the protection against the flu virus to the newborn baby, and they can't get either vaccine or antiviral treatment, so it's very important.
What's alarming about this is that she'd been seeing her doctor. She thought she had a cold, and H1N1 wasn't detected until too late.
That's right.
If it had been, could she have taken a medicine like Tamiflu?
She could have. They did give it to her in the hospital, and pregnant women can be treated early with things like Tamiflu. It's very important.
Dr. Ashton, thanks so much.